Have here is 10 squared.
So write down 10 means 10
Yep.
squared. 10 tiny 2.
10 squared.
102 squared. Ah, I slammed it.
Another way to write this, we used two kinds of numbers here. We used a 4 and a 6, correct?
4 by 6.
We could write this 6 plus 4 squared. So write that underneath 10 squared. 6 plus 4 squared. Because, as you remember, the order of operations, we do whatever is in the parentheses first. So if you add 6 plus 4, you would get 10. And we have our little 2 out here. That's the same thing. 10 squared. Because it means 2 of something.
2 squared.
Okay. Now what we need to do is...
What'd you say?
is we need to lay out our material here. Starting with the largest. So what is this?
6 squares.
6 times 6 equals 36.
How is that 36?
Sorry, that's a times. And what is this? You should be writing this as I write. What is this?
4 squared. 4 times 4 is
4
16.
times 4 is... What do we have here?
I can't see. We have either 6 by 4 or 4 by
Well, first we say what they are. So what are these? What bar?
6.
6, and there's 4 of them. So
4.
6 times 4 equals...
Okay, it's 24.
Yep. And last we have what? 4 times 6. And what does that equal? 24. Now what we have to do is we need to add all of our answers together. So we add all these numbers together. So 36 plus 24, 16 plus 24. I have to erase a little because I ran out of room. So I'm going to rewrite it. 36 plus 16, 24, 24.
Okay, I put.
Kayla, what answer did you get?
I got 100 because we started out with this, and all this is 100. We just separate them, and then we put them back together.
Very good. So it's 100. We started with 100 square. It equals 100. Will our answer always be 100 if we use the 100 square?
Yes.
Okay. Will it always be 100 if we use the 9 square?
No.
No. Okay. So what we're going to do
the 1 square
is we are going to do one more. So go ahead and take off your rubber bands off the 100 square.
It'd be 80 now.
And each of you are going to get a 9
I
square.
know what the answer is, maybe. It'd be hard to see the blue. I know, it's kind of hard to see.
Here, I'll take your 100 square.
So 1. No, that's a 6.
So what kind of combinations can we make from a 9 square? What plus what equals 9? Okay.
5 plus 4. 5.
Okay, 5 plus 4.
8 plus 1.
8 plus 1. Any other
3
combinations?
plus 6. 7 plus 2.
3 plus 6, 7 plus 2.
So
We are going to do 5 plus 4. So on your paper, write 5 plus 4 squared. Now, when you're looking at your square, you need to count over 5, just like we did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put a rubber band. And once you get that done, then you count down 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, you count down the same that you counted across. So you count 5.
Got it.
And once again, you should be seeing 2 squares. If not, let me know and I will help. Okay, so now we need to build it. This is the fun part, building it. What 2 squares do we have?
4 and 4.
Okay, so we have the 4 square that fits very nicely here. And we have the
5 square.
5 square. Oops, wrong one.
The 6 square.
Now, it's important that when you do this work, that, for example, the 4 bars will all stay on one side and the 5 bars will stay on one side. So what special shapes do we have here?
Rectangles.
Rectangles.
Squares.
So what do we have here? What would our equation be?
Our equation would be
4
4 fifths. The equation victors. The equation victors.
And what would we have over here?
5 fourths.
5 fourths. Now what we do is we break it apart. So you can just dump it. Start with the biggest. We do the same thing.
5 plus 4.
So 5 times 5 equals
25. Well, 5 plus 5 is 25. 5 plus 5 equals 25. No, 5 times 5. You said 5 plus 5. So 25. 4 times 4. We're doing 4 times 4 again. 16. It's 41.
No, you say what number it is first. So this is a 5 bar. Times 4, and then 4 times. And then the last step is to add them all together.
It equals 90, I think. 81. I think 81. Well, let me see something. Yeah, it is 81. Oh, we don't know that yet. I know the answer. It ends with a 1. And it ends 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it starts with an 8. I was right. 81. I knew it. Cal? No, you didn't. Because you said you didn't know that for sure. Oh, yeah, it is. I know. What's 9 times 9? 9 times 9 is 81. Or the 8. What's 8 times 9 times 9 is 8 times 8. I don't know. 64. That's what 9 times 9 is.
Is that a culture thing we have? Kind of all of our culture.
I know the easiest way to figure out the answer.
I can get it checked off.
The easiest way to figure out the answer.
Okay, so what answer did you get, Rona? 81, and we know that because you know that 9 times 9 equals 81. Okay. This week, you will need to pull this work out.
With a partner.
You may do it with a partner, and you need to do 3 problems.
3 different questions.
3 different squares. With the material, use the rubber bands, lay it out, and come up with the problem. I want to see the problems written out. I don't want just the answer, because if you do this one, then you know what the answer is going to be. 64. So I actually want to see this part written out on your paper so I know that you did the equation properly.